I want to talk about 5 simple ways to maximize your potential. Now, why I'm talking about this is because come across hundreds of people in my area of work as a professional coach, and they have so much of potential, but they do not know how to maximize their potential. So, over the last decade, I've been working with entrepreneurs and very senior executives, and you know what? I have figured out there are just 5 step process if you're looking at maximizing your own potential. So I want to go through it, I want to run through it so that you can take this learning and see if you can use that in your respective area of life and probably look at working on your own potential. The first thing is basically we are what our thoughts are. Now it's very important that how you work on your thoughts for the simple reason that our thoughts are what make us do the activities on a daily basis. So if you're focusing on your thoughts, always ensure that these thoughts are very specific to what you want in life and what you want to be going forward. So basically your thoughts, you heard about it, right, can either make us or break us. So in this case, you got to be very specific in terms of how you condition your thoughts, in terms of how you make your thoughts to drive you rather than the thoughts to drive you. And the second one is about work towards constant expansion. Now, when I say constant expansion, it can be both at a physical level as well as an emotional level. Now, only when you expand yourself physically and emotionally, you will be able to work on your potential. Now, this is one of the very specific reason I coach my own clients to do some lot of physical activity. It could be lifting weights, it could be running, it could be swimming, or even playing any other sports, a racket sports or a golf. The reason is because when you push yourself physically, we also tend to mentally expand ourselves. Now, this is a very, very important task. Now, this is one of the reasons why I always tell my own clients, hey, if you need to look at working on your potential, then you need to expand yourself internally as well as externally. Now, another secret I want to share with you here is if you begin to work yourself on a physical level, automatically, internally, your emotional level also, there will be an expansion. So work towards expansion, that's a very important task. And the third one is welcome challenge with both hands. Look, if you're looking to work towards your potential, you should face up to the challenges and welcome it with both the hands, saying that, hey, the challenge is there, I'm ready for it. Now, this challenge can be something which is in front of you. This challenge can be something which is inside of you. Now, again, why I'm saying you is, telling you very specific, accept challenges in both hands is because there are certain times in life when we tend to kind of put ourselves in front of challenges. It could be something we've never done before. Probably, let's say, public speaking. You never tried your hand as a public speaker. Probably you want to do something where you just make yourself create an opportunity where you stand up and go and give a lecture for about 5-10 minutes. And that's a challenge. Now, these are small challenges. It could be that you never probably tried something new about writing a blog or probably, even cooking something. Now, that's a challenge because anything new, which probably you want to step it in to kind of embrace it, is going to challenge you. So my advice to you here is always look at creating challenges and embrace it with both the hands. Now, the next one is take pride and joy in what you do. Now, this is very important. If we do not have the pride or if we do not enjoy what we do on a consistent basis, there's very little scope for expanding your own potential. Now, I wake up every day with so much of joy and pride in terms of what I do and where I work, and that's exactly what I kind of condition in mind. I go to play some sports, I go to my gym, I go for my run, I go for my golf. I take so much of pride and joy in each and every activity I do. I don't remember the last time when I did any of these activity without any pride and joy. When I'm talking to a client, when I'm giving a leadership program, I got so much of pride and joy. Believe me, you can make out the moment you see me because it's all kind of all over me, my expression, my body language and all that. That's very important. Now, it's very important that you take your pride, you take a lot of pride and joy in what you do. And the last one is you need to understand that other success is your success. Now, no man or a woman is an island. We cannot be alone and say, hey, I want to be successful, but I don't want others to be successful. It doesn't work that way because the law of nature doesn't work. It wants everybody to be successful. So, what I'm saying here is if you're looking at working to your potential or maximizing your potential, look at how you can make somebody else successful. Now, it could be your spouse, it could be your own children. Yes, believe me, you want to make them more successful because it could be about spending some quality time with them. It's kind of looking at their own kind of shortcomings and helping them overcome them. Or it could be a colleague, it could be your business partner, it could be probably somebody just out of that whom you want to mentor. If you're in a leadership role, you notice that somebody is probably not looking very confident or struggling in his or her role. Believe me, take that onus on you saying, hey, you know what? I can help you. I can mentor you for some time. Let me see how we can move forward in that direction. Because when you begin to see others' success as your own success, that's when you're increasing your own potential. Now, there is magic in these 5 steps. Now, each one of the 5 steps, what I discussed in the last couple of minutes, is not something which any of you cannot do. Believe me, it's just a mind shift change which will happen. The moment you start working on this 5 step process, your potential is right now here. I'll guarantee you at some point of time, it'll just increase by at least 1x or even 2x. Now, that is what has happened to me, and it's also happened to hundreds of my clients whom I've worked with over the last decade.